What are we doing today?
Getting a recheck.
For safety.
In here, we're all good. No cracks, no wear and tear. Okay. When you install this car seat, the trick is to get in the car.
Okay.
You may not need to because you actually have upper body strength, but us women.
Just to push down on it.
So you want to make sure when you push down, you don't push here. This is not reinforced here. You never want to do this or this. You want to use your knees here and push down here because that's where the car seat has been reinforced. So you want to make sure these are right side up, and they were, so no problems there. And I'm going to go. So I'm going to use my knees to push that way, and I'm going to use this to push down. Now. So when I think I've got it tight, I take my non-dominant hand, I go side to side, front to back. So anything less than an inch is considered a good install, but you know, less movement is better. You also don't want to go, like once you're here, don't go extra, because now you're just gonna like break this seatbelt. And I've seen that done.
Okay.
So you've got enough space here, so that shouldn't be a problem. But just if you're in a different car, sometimes you have to pull that out.
Okay. Be critical.
Okay, so this is good for 8 years.
8 years.
And then your numbers are right here. So what you do is you go here and you unhook this, and then I'm gonna put it through, and I'm gonna do one side only so that I always have a reference. And I'm gonna put it on the lower hole. And because we're going for the smaller baby size, instead of going back here, I'm gonna use this hole here. Slips in like this. See how we've lost all this harness height? But that means that we can tighten it for a smaller baby. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. Thank you. Okay. Just do the same thing on this side. So the tails are on the outside here, not on the inside, so they don't get caught under here. Okay? And the crotch buckle is on the inner slot. When baby gets bigger, you can put it on the bigger slot. How you do that, you just push it through.
Okay.
Right? You just push it through and then put it through. You want to make sure that you're matching the cloth with the plastic. So I'm on the inner in the plastic, I'm on the inner in the cloth, I'm on the lowest in the plastic, although here it doesn't really matter, but the white one, I'm on the lower one as well. Okay. So we're set up for a very small baby. Put this back in. This you may or may not need. Sometimes it ends up pushing the baby's head forward, and sometimes it makes the baby heads cozy. It depends on the baby. So this one just slides in. Right? Okay, so there's a button, it's a lever, and I'm pushing the lever, and that's how you loosen, and then you pull to tighten. Okay, now that we're all set up, we can go to the months curled up like this. So when you put the baby in, you want to make sure that you put the bum all the way back, because baby will have spent 9 months doing this. You don't want that. You want to be boop. You want their back to be straight, and they'll fight you on that. So see how the shoulder straps are coming from below his shoulders, and they're kind of curving over? That's what we want. We don't want to move to the next one until the shoulders are above it. So right now, see, this is like an 8-pound baby, and you can see we can definitely move to the next slot for an 8-pound baby. For a 6-pound baby, So that's why we're gonna put them lower, because this is not unsafe. You can do this for a couple rides, you get home and breathe. You don't have to change it to the hospital because it's below. So like, there's no such thing as too far below, other than like comfort. But you can see like the head pad. You could definitely go to the next one.
Okay.
So everyone has their own way of doing this, and once you've done it 4,000 times, you'll have your own. I prefer to do the bottom first, and then I push these down. I make sure the straps are nice and flat, not twisted. Baby is nice and straight. Newborn babies tend to like kink, and then they're all like this, and then you're like, one strap's longer than the other. No, the shoulders are at different height. Make sure baby's nice and straight. And then I pull to tighten, and you want to pull enough that you cannot pinch. If you can't get purchase, it's tight enough. If you can pinch, it's too loose. This baby has no bones, right? So you're never gonna get there. Once I'm good, I can't pinch, then I put my fingers underneath so I don't pinch the baby, which I've done. That doesn't mean you're a bad parent. And then I put this up right at armpit level. So I can do this, right at armpit level. Okay. There's a picture, and that is how baby needs to be. A newborn baby can fit through a 10-centimeter hole, and so this prevents this from getting too wide. This is down like this, and the baby can just go. Okay? So that's all that does. In European seats, they don't have them because they have different laws, but in North America, so this basically prevents that from happening.
Cool. Obviously, you'd probably want to sit them down first. Just want to make sure there's pecks up there. All right. In there. He has no bones, so I can't just. You have to picture that there's nowhere to pinch. And you put this behind, like that. You bring it up to his armpit. You gotta go like that.
Yeah, but then okay, so I need a signature. And your child is 16.
Didn't want to take your IKEA baby.
Oh yeah.